Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to the most recent comeback from ENHYPEN. This is No Doubt. This came out around mid-November, so I'm at least caught up to the point of when I came back from vacation. Now I just got, I don't know, about a month and a half still to get back caught up on. I was counting all the ones, not including Request. Obviously, the Request is its own thing. Just the stuff that I want to react to that I haven't done yet. I'm about 17 videos still behind. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and knock as many of them out today, and then over the New Year's holiday, and then next weekend. And fingers crossed, hopefully I can be at least close, so that when new stuff comes out in January, I'm ready to go. Also, I would love to have some extra time so I can start doing some more for Patreon. I just put the 2024 Christmas Gaio Daijun up there. The Dreamcatcher concert for Christmas, I'll be putting that up there once they make the VOD available. So yeah, anyway, feel free to check all that stuff out. And of course, there's a bunch of survival shows I want to get to, but one thing at a time. So let's check out ENHYPEN with No Doubt. Oh, and one last quick thing before we switch over. I moved the camera in the next scene for the reaction videos. It's going to be over there now until I get my new monitor in, just because the angle looks weird if the camera is still over here. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the camera mirrors me. But anyway, the point is, it'll look a little different, so hopefully that doesn't throw you off too bad. Let's see what our resident vampires have for us. Alright, there's a silver lobster. Also upbeat tempo groove here.
I feel so lovely. 시작되는 망상들은 끝까지 날 push me. 지옥 같은 시간에 난 깨달아. 낮이 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love you. Ain't no doubt.
Looks like you got the vampire punctures.
No worries. 난 괜찮아. 널 원해. 괴롭지만 오늘 태워 증명해 baby no doubt. No exit.
Choreo looks nice and fresh for this one. A lot of interesting images though. A little synth thrown in there too. Relatable.
다른 사람처럼 손끝에 쉽게 녹지. Tell me what you want. 원하면 내 사랑은 어제 얼마든 prove it. 100번 아니더 전부 너도 replay girl. 달콤했던 밤을 지나 널 보내 다시 멀어지는 너를 따라 스며들어 crazy. 반복되는 시차 속에 난 깨달아. 아직 됐건 밤이 됐건 의심 없이 I love
Took one to the chin.
Ain't no doubt. 넌 나게라. No worries. 난 괜찮아. 널 원해. 괴롭지만 오늘 태워 증명해 baby no doubt. No exile.
I thought this man was bringing a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. I don't know what that's supposed to be. All right. A little hand shoved in the back pocket lean. What the hell is going on with that? The hell is that? Okay. First impression. Very, very, I was going to say fun. I'm not going to say fun. It was a very cool song. Very upbeat pop, but still kind of R&B groove there. Nice instruments, nice production. Choreo was good. There were some key points in the video that I will point out as we go through the second time, or at least things that I view as key points. Message, pretty much just like, it seemed like, how do I put this? Like, it's obviously about the feelings of being in a relationship, but I'll have to go through as we break it down in the second playthrough to see if I think it's about how those feelings change, or if it's how they're constant despite changing circumstances. I think it's more towards the latter of those two, though. I definitely enjoyed the song. It's not my favorite from them, but I like I said, I did really enjoy it. And trying to think, do I like it better than EXO? I think I like it better than EXO, only if you say so. And I would rate it under Brought the Heat Back. And if I'm not mistaken, they're all three off of that same album. Well, now, no doubt, is part of the repackaged version of that same album. Romance Untold, I think it's called. I did not buy the repackage. I'm not doing so out of protest. Not like a real protest, but just because I bought the regular version before they announced this one, and now I'm mad because I could have had another good song on there, but whatever. So anyway, let's go back and listen to it again and see what we can pick up on. Okay, so they start in a little office, but it's like designed to look like the moonrise, or moonlight at least, nighttime. Remember, they're vampires here. I'm pretty sure they're keeping that vampire theme. Although, I'm not sure what the hell that lobster thing is about. Are they vampire lobsters now? I don't know. Didn't mean to pause there. Little snap track. Okay, so it says watch out. Oh, it actually says something different. It says watch out now, but at the end it says no doubt, which is the name of the song. Unless I'm making that up. We'll find out for sure. But again, what's with the lobster? Someone's gonna, either this is lore, or it's new lore, or it means absolutely nothing. I don't think it's that one, though, because it's pervasive through the video. So someone's going to have to let me know what the hell this lobster's about. Even if you got some theories. So it's hot as hell. Wait, what was that line? By the end of the day, I'm going crazy, miss you. So, like, all this time apart. Okay. They're showing their discomfort here. This whole scene where they're in the office and it's hot and sweaty and sticky and like it seems like there's no air conditioning. There's just sweltering heat. Like, is there anything worse than having to work in a stuffy office that's also not climate controlled? And I mean, I'm sure there are worse things, but in terms of just a mundane daily feeling, is there anything worse than being in a work office in a suit, forced to stay there, dragging the hours by as you're like melting away? That's basically what they're showing here. Like, is there anything worse than having to be apart from you? If so, I can't find it. Feels like they're waiting forever. It's so hot in there, you cooking a steak in the drawer. What a cruel fate seeing you. Oh, okay. So now they're kind of not dozing off, but kind of like letting their mind wander. And every time the mind wanders, it thinks of her. And then they're forced to come back to reality and realize, oh my God, I still have X amount of hours before I can even possibly see her again. Finally, some AC. It's not working. The ice is still melting. Yeah, day or night, ain't no doubt I love you. So like, it doesn't matter the time of day, no matter what changes. And that's really what we're talking about. It's not just day or night. It's things that may change, good or bad. Ain't no doubt I love you. Oh, it wasn't just like the vampire fang puncture marks. Those are hearts. Ah. Clever. It's almost like she's a vampire too, and her fangs are like hearts, and love has like bitten him. And maybe part of it is him, like part of this sweat is the heat, yes, but maybe part of it's also like him turning, I don't know, like turning to this love creature. See, now he has some fucked up finger lobster claw thingy going on here. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know. No exit for love. So that's pretty obvious, but given what we're seeing here, it's like, yes, they are confident that they love this person no matter what happens, and being apart from them is like the longest possible punishment ever. But it's also like they're falling in and there's no escape. And I don't know yet if they want one. I don't think they do, but we'll see. I want you. It's so painful. I'd burn myself to prove it. Now, okay, now, just taken by itself, that's already powerful enough, because we hear in all sorts of different songs different things you would do to prove your love. Like Bruno Mars, he's popular lately with the APT song with Rose. He has a song, for those of you who don't know his Western discography, called Grenade, and there's a lot of things that, and it's not really the message of the song, but there's a lot of lines in there of things that he says he would do to prove, like, I would catch a grenade for you, throw my hand on a blade for you, so on and so forth. So we see those kind of messages throughout pop music especially. So this is another one of those. I'd burn myself. Like, I would go through this pain if it meant being with you. But the reason I key in on this line isn't just because of the different way of stating the standard phrase, but it's also because they're vampires. And in, traditional media, vampires are killed by two things, depending on which version of the lore you go with. Wooden stake to the heart, or fire. Typically rip their head off, throw it in the fire. That's more of a Twilight vampire thing, but I mean, these guys are closer to Twilight vampires than, Dracula and I want to suck your blood vampires. But yeah, anyway. No exit to this daytime thirst. Like they want it. He's taking the plunge into her love. I saw this. Do not fall in love too deeply. Now, obviously, it's written as in like do not run or don't dive, you know, the standard warnings we would have by the poolside. But yeah, that's really well done, because the scene before we saw the guy like with his floaties and the snorkel, like all the protective equipment he could possibly put on to keep himself from getting too deep and drowning, but he's still eagerly taking the plunge. I like this whistle track too. He jumped in no floaties. Nerves ease as soon as I touch you. Yeah, I'm good enough. So it's like being back in your presence. Like maybe while we've been apart, I start second guessing myself. Like, man, am I good enough for her? Does she think I'm good enough for her? But, you know, once we're back together and I'm holding her, like, and she's letting me hold her, like, yeah, I'm good enough. And then lay one finger and I melt like anyone else. Not sure if that's a call out to them not quite being like just anyone else, because they're either vampires or celebrities. But, you know, that touch from a loved one can make them melt regardless. Or if he's just saying, like, this person, her touch is so strong she can melt anybody. It doesn't matter if it's him or someone else.
Tell me what you want. 원하면 내 사랑은 어제 얼마든 prove it. 100번 아니더 전부 너도 replay.
Yeah, so this part is another one of those, you know, I'd burn myself, you know, I'd catch a grenade for you, those type of lines. He's saying, like, I'll prove it, whatever I gotta do. 100? No, 1,000 times. I'll do whatever it takes. Going through, wait, are they, okay, I know they're boxing. I didn't catch that they're basically wearing, like, sweater mittens. Alright. But this part here is coming, like, now we've waited all day. We've told the story, right? So we started, and we're waiting all day, and it's suffering. We're longing to be with this person. And then we got together with them at the end of the day, and now it's the end of the day, like nighttime, and basically it's bedtime. The sweet night ends. We've had our good time together, and he has to let her go again, either to sleep or to go home. Follow you as you drift off, sleeping in. Oh wait, not sleeping in. Seeping in. I've seen that line 3 times now, and I thought it said sleeping each time. I was like, hold up, sleeping in's not that crazy, man. Anyway, seeping in, okay. They're beating the crap out of each other with, like, just sweaters for boxing gloves, though. Caught in this endless time difference. So, the endless time difference, because they are vampires and they're creatures of the night, like, she goes off to sleep, and they're still awake, and now they have to, again, suffer without her. But they're, no matter what the time difference is, because during the day it sucks, she's, you know, busy doing work, whatever. Nighttime, she eventually has to go to sleep. There's always a time gap, but it doesn't matter, because day or night, no doubt, I love you. This is probably my favorite part of the song from here onward. Well, okay, I lied. Except for this. Why? What is this? Like, my man turned from little lobster fingers to, like, a bottle opener with a sword. I don't... Wanting her, it's so painful. It's just instinct at this point, and now he punches a hole through the wall with his Edward Scissorhands looking ass.
baby.
Was that important? The cake. Or is that even a cake? Alright, so they're all staring at this. Yeah, it's a cake, but who's blowing out the candles if they're looking at us? Also, hold up, that's a perfect thumbnail. Boop.
Baby, no doubt.
And then... But see, this makes it look like the lobster is... I'm not really sure what this makes it look like. This, because it looks like maybe the original lobster claw was taken. But now there's like a different one here. Yeah, okay, it does change. Earlier it says watch out or something like that, and now it says no doubt. And whatever the hell that... I'm assuming it's water, but like, why is it blackened? Did it burn? Did we cook the lobster? It was already silver. I don't know. Alright, guys. Minus the weird lobster thing, that was a great song from ENHYPEN. No doubt. I have no doubt. Actually, I have a lot of doubt. I don't know what the hell that thing was. Or why. I'm really hoping that somebody can tell me something. Don't make it up. If they said something, I want to know. If you have a theory, I want to know. But if you're just going to make something up and it's not actually going to make sense, keep that one. But, okay. So, what else is there to say about this one? Like I said, overall it was a great song. Not my favorite from them, but definitely not bad at all. Like I say in a lot of videos, eventually when you hear so many good songs from a group, even a great song that comes out has to be further down the list. So this would fall into that type of category for me. But thanks for watching this one. Shout out to the Patreons. I appreciate you guys and your support. The link to the Patreon is down below. I mentioned it earlier at the beginning of the episode. At the beginning of the video. That I just put some stuff up over on the Patreon, and more stuff will be coming, so check it out. Also, link to the request queue is down below. Patreon supporters get guaranteed prioritized access sent to the top of the queue every month, but everyone's entitled to free request for now, one per person. I am probably going to cut that off soon, though, just because people have been waiting for freaking ever, but it's still there for now. Feel free to check out the queue so you can see what's been requested and where yours might be. And then if you want to get to the top of the queue and have yours for sure done anytime soon, but you don't want Patreon, there's a PayPal link where you can sponsor a one-time request that way as well. So thank you guys for being here one more time, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care, everyone.